Eugene does nothing productive. He just consumes. Instead of getting the wisdom of people smarter than him, he plays video games. Instead of studying for his exams, he watches dumbass shows on Netflix. Now Orion. Orion is a wise man, but how do you think he got like this? Of course, by learning from others, learning from people who are smarter than him. This is why Orion reads for hours per day. Alright, so I'm not gonna waste your time. Here's a step-by-step guide on exactly how I read. And I'm sorry for clickbaiting you, bro, cause obviously I do not remember everything I read, but hey man, like I'm just a small YouTuber just trying to make in the YouTube space, so hopefully forgive me if I give you some value in this video, okay? Cool. Now I know that you think that taking notes or highlighting or stuff like that is gonna help. Trust me, that stuff is bullshit. It does not work. There are countless studies that show that highlighting stuff does not work. Taking notes is kind of like a hit or miss. For example, if you reread your notes quite often, but other than that, if you do not reread your notes and you can't just take it because you think it's gonna like help you remember stuff, then I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it does not work. The way that I remember everything is one, by rereading. The second is actually by using the things in my day-to-day life, which is probably like the most common way. And third, which is actually quite unique and I have not seen anyone else do this, is whenever I learn something from a book, I immediately put them on my wall. For example, you can see over here, I'm pretty sure like it's somewhere over here from that camera angle, I have like a picture of this thing right here, which I'll have like a picture of on screen right now. And this is basically like the compound effect that James Clear talks about in his book Atomic Habits. And I also have notes of this thing from the book Essentialism by Greg McKeown, where he talks about how non-essentialists basically try to do everything in life. They try to run a business while having kids, while going to a gym, while doing martial arts, while reading, while going to a church, while going out with his friends, while also having a part-time job while he's studying in the university. A non-essentialist tries to fit everything in, while an essentialist just has one arrow. He literally just has one arrow and he goes to one direction. This is how he makes the most progress. And for me, the very few things that I'm like focusing 90% of my time on is, of course, first of all, sleep. Second is this YouTube channel. Third is reading, and the fourth is the Bible. These four things, I guess sleep doesn't really count. This YouTube channel, reading, and the Bible, and I guess school as well, but I don't really care about school that much. It's like the things that I really care about. And of course the gym as well, bro. How could I forget, man? Like, bro, I need to get some sleep or something, bro. What the hell? Of course the gym, man. Like, I love going to a gym. Like, those 4 to 5 things, I don't know if school counts or not, because I really don't care about school, but those 4 to 5 things, like, you can just see how having those things, how having those things up on my wall has helped me so much. And of course the second thing that I talked about is using the things that you learn in your day-to-day life, which most people already do, or if you don't do it, then that's probably the best way to actually learn it. But the first thing that I talked about, damn bro, I'm like going in reverse. Why the hell did I like talk about the third thing first and like the first thing last? Whatever. But the first thing that I'm mentioning last right now for some reason is rereading. For example, I still remember that one chapter from the book Essentialism by Greg McKeown, where he talked about how staring at your wall and just taking like thinking breaks, thinking hours, thinking weeks can have a very, very high ROI on your life. I'm pretty sure it was like chapter 5 or something. And the reason why I remember this is because I have literally reread that one chapter probably like 4 to 5 times. I literally recap it like every month or something. And I know like 80% of like what the chapter actually talks about. For example, it talks about that why you should take some time to think, how Bill Gates has like thinking weeks, and how like the most successful people ever have like taking a lot of time to just think and reflect on their life. And the way that I remember that is because, of course, I reread that chapter like 4 to 5 times, as I said. And if you're looking for some book recommendations, then I have a few of them up on screen right now, because what the hell not. And always remember to delay gratification for your future self. I'll see you in the next one.